Hello good people, and welcome to your favorite channel today, as we are going to do a very special coverage or a cover story about Freemason, and we shall narrow down to specifically in Kenya. Remember, this is just a cover story, for we are going to release or do the vast story of it later on, which is almost out. So guys, welcome back again. If you are visiting for another time, and if it's your first time, remember to subscribe to this channel so that you can get the very first-hand information on what we release. So welcome back guys, hope you are doing good, this being the month of August in 2024, and today being on a Sunday, I felt it very important to cover this about Freemason. Remember guys, Freemason dates back to King Solomon's era. If you are conversant with the spiritual books, and currently this world, as you can see, as you can bear witness, that the world is actually ran or operated by wealth, or the so-called money, wealth, power, and women. Those are the three major things that run these worlds, and on the fourth one could be now politics, and politics can actually fall under power. So it's power, wealth, which is also money, then three women. Those are the three things that run this world. And if we can relate this to King Solomon's era, remember King Solomon was a very powerful man. This because he was the ruler of the great Israeli kingdom by then, and his father King David had actually fought all the 7 other tribes that were to be chased out of that land for the Israelites to settle, and defeated them. So he was a very powerful man. His kingdom was very reinforced and very reinstated because his father had fought for that. And this is the wealthiest man that ever lived. He had gold, everything that he had. So he was very wealthy. That's why he was able to build that very expensive temple for God. So he was powerful and was wealthy. And this guy, as the Bible records, those who read the Bible or the spiritual books, he had 1,000 women. Those are the 700 wives and the 300 concubines. So actually, this just whatever is happening today is not new. Everything under sun is not new. It's just a repeat of what has ever happened. That's why you can say the world is ran, or I can say to you that the world is ran by power, wealth, and women. That is it. So, but remember, King Solomon was a good man. That's why he's regarded as the wisest man that ever lived. Food for thought to you. So Freemason in Kenya, Freemason actually is in Kenya. Some of you refer to it as Illuminati and all that. So these are it's a movement, and actually I have been reading, or I've read a book written by Albert Pike, or you can say Albert Pike. Pike is P-I-K-E. This book is titled Morals and Dogma. So in this book that I've read, I think I'm reading for the 6th time. I've read it for five times. I'm doing the 6th round. If you go to this book or read this book, you'll understand that these guys, the Freemasons, or the guys in Freemason, these guys read the Bible. They also read the Quran. So they read the spiritual books, and they don't just read them like me and you do read them. These people read them to understand, and they read them to understand deeply, to get the inner meaning. This gives them a reason, or gives us a reason to say that, or to believe, or to say that if you read that book, these big guys have got wisdom, rare wisdom that me and you do not have. And this wisdom is shielded from the common person, me and you are not in Freemason or Illuminati, from having it, because their books are not spiritual books. They are in the category of philosophical books, actually. So that is it. These guys, that's why you'll find that these guys have got something supernatural or something unique that you and I are not having. That's why in Illuminati, not every other person can join Illuminati, because there are many of you are listening to me who have wished to join Illuminati, but you have not found ways or means to join Illuminati. That's why I'm saying there is a wisdom that they don't want me and you to have it. You'll find people in Illuminati are powerful people, say that an influential politician or an influential businessman or a very powerful businessman, or these persons have got unique talents, very unique. Maybe they are singers, they run on all that. So in Illuminati, you don't just go there. You should have something unique that will make you join Illuminati. That is it. So guys, in Kenya, Illuminati is in Kenya, as I said. In fact, the Freemason Hall in Kenya, Upper Hill, on your way to Valley Road, was built in 1935. Yeah, in Kenya. And there are many other Masonic buildings and designed in Kenya. That is it. So I'll number just a few of them. They include the Kenya National Archives. Yeah, that's it was built in case built by Freemasons. We have the City Hall, where your governor in Nairobi sits. Yeah. We have the All Saints Cathedral. Yeah. We have the Parliament buildings. Yeah. We have the Railways headquarters. There are so many of them. We have the Supreme Court of Kenya. They have been very long ago by Freemasons. Yeah. The Muzungu, they are colonizers. This one is Freemason. And we have the State House. Actually, there's a very big irony here. You realize that some of the buildings, or most of the buildings that I've mentioned, although I've not mentioned all of them, but I've mentioned the notable ones that you can relate with, that, or you know. So these buildings are where our leaders sit, or people who make crucial and important decisions regarding how our country is governed sit, or this is where those decisions are made. Those buildings. Talk of the State House, talk of the Supreme Court, talk of the Railways headquarters, talk of the City Hall, talk of, you see, those are where the monarchy. So there's the irony out of that. And some of these things I'll not be telling you or teaching you. You have to connect the dots. So Freemasons in Kenya, and it's not here for the poor. It's for the rich, talented, powerful, and influential guys. Yeah, that is it. And these guys, as I have said, they have got a wisdom that me and you is shielded from me and you. And they read the books. They are knowledgeable, these guys. Yeah. So, guys, it's up to you now to know. And I can say that for the 11 years I've been in Kenya, I've gone to all the 7 buildings that I have mentioned to you, except the Kenya National Archives, where I went when I was just a pupil in primary school. But these other ones, I've gone there as a major for the 11 years. Supreme Court was my very first building to go in when I came to Nairobi, where I had a friend of mine who had won a tender to renovate some of the courtrooms there, and he gave me a sub-tender to renovate court number 4. That is it. That's how we ended the Supreme Court. City Hall, I entered City Hall during the days of Kidero. We had gone there to marshal some campaign machinery for him. So I've been to City Hall. I've been to Kenya Railways headquarters severally. And in fact, maybe for the last 24 hours I've been there, because there are some 2-3 things responsibility I carry there. I was once to State House when the Right Honorable Engineer DFO Dishon Atemo was the national youth leader. So we went there as youth leaders, he organized for us. I've been there once. I've been to Parliament, I think twice. Yeah, I've been to City Hall, I've been there. What else? Where I've been to Supreme Court, and so I've been to all these buildings except the Freemason Hall that is in the Upper Hill on your way to Valley. That's where I've never been there. And even for you who is listening, don't be surprised you have been to these buildings. Okay, so all this, all said and done, to go to Freemason or not, it will just depend on your faith and your understanding and relationship with God. These are personal decisions, because you realize that in the current world, especially the young people, those who are below 40, below 35, who are struggling to make ends meet, we are impatient. That's one thing. We are impatient. One. Two, we want to be rich. Yeah, that is it. And three, to get rich, we don't want to use the long cut. That takes us back to number one, where we are impatient. We want to be rich, but we want to use shortcuts. That's it. That's why most of us will think of ambiguous means into getting rich. We'll think of getting into dirty deals. We think into getting into Illuminati. And some of us will get into Illuminati unknowingly, because when you get used by somebody, maybe who's in Illuminati or is working for them, and you get rich through that, so you are attached to them, but you don't know. So I'll just ask the young people, it's a personal decision by the. I'm not telling anybody not to go to Illuminati. If you think it's good, well and good, you join Illuminati or get associated with it. But we should be cautious as young people, and we should be patient with the life. Sometimes this life will not treat you the way you want it to treat you, and climbing that ladder is not that way easy. The way there is slippery. The road to success is very slippery, and it takes a lot of perseverance. It has a lot of thorns. That is it. It has a lot of ups and downs. So it's up to you to persevere and get there, to get clean money and make clean riches. But again, it's a personal decision. So it will depend on which way you want to take. So guys, this is just a cover story. I'll be doing another comprehensive story on the people who are in Illuminati, the science of Illuminati, the ways of very many things that will make you know about Illuminati, and how you can join it if you want. That is it. But I'll advise you not to. But if you want, I told you it's a personal decision on your relationship with God and how strong are you in your faith. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to subscribe, like, comment and share. Bye bye. See you next time.